Hello guys, welcome to my channel again. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make a pocket, a double welt pocket for this type of a waistcoat. This waistcoat is actually a full course, is a paid course. It's not here on my YouTube channel. It's a paid course on my private Telegram channel with my private students. If you want to join this class, I'm going to leave my WhatsApp number in the description of this video, so you can just send me a message on WhatsApp to be part of this paid class. All right, so like I said, I'm going to show you how to make a double welt pocket for this type of a waistcoat. Okay, so just stick with me to the end and you'll be able to learn it. So what we are going to do is we are going to put our pocket. We want our pocket to be 5 inches, so we are going to mark, okay, first of all, let's mark the height of our pocket, where it's going to start, and that's around 6 inches. And then we are going to put 2 inches on the dot line, and then 3 inches will be behind it. Altogether will be 5 inches. I hope you got that. So to get the same measurement on the other side, we'll just put it like this on the other part of the front pattern. I'm just going to put it this way and hit it so that it will print on the other one as well. So in doing this, we already know that we are sure that they're on the same position. So you see it. There you go. So the next thing we are going to do is to get, okay, I got this from our bridal satin. This is what we are going to use to make the pocket. I've already cut it. So the dimensions are 6 inches by 8.5. That's 8.5. So I'm just going to, and then we are going to gum our gum stay on it. So we'll be using the dull parts. We'll be gumming the gum stay on the dull part, so that is the shiny part that is going to show on our pocket when we are done. So we just go ahead and gum it. There you go. So we'll just bend them, all of them, like this. We'll just bend all of them. That's it. So what we'll do next, we are going to mark 1/4 inch, that's 0.25 inch on all the 4 pocket flaps. I'm going to mark it like this. The reason why I'm marking is so that we'll go to the machine and sew it. You can see it. We'll go to the machine and sew it. So I've already done that. I've gone to the machine and I've sewed it straight line again, so no need for me to show you how I did it. I believe you can. So the next thing I'm just going to trim off the excess. And as I'm trimming it, you can see the trim is not so close to my thread. It is going to loosen. So I'll just trim it, leaving a little piece there. So the next thing, we'll just go to the machine and do our pocket. So this is it. So you can see my pocket. Remember, both side is 1/4 inch. Both of them will be 1/2 inch. You can see both of them, when you join them, they will be 1/2 inch, and that's the size of our pocket. 1/4, that's 1/2 inch. That's 0.25 plus 0.25 will give you 0.5. That's what I just said. So the next thing I'm going to do is to start the pocket properly, and this is not how to position it. No, you are going to turn it this way, like this. And as you are setting it, make sure that your stitch aligns with that mark we did. You see it? Your stitch should be on the mark we did, like that. Okay. And we already have our mark. One here and one here, and together they will give us 5 inches. Remember to reinforce on both ends. Reinforce here, and when you get to the end, also you reinforce. So for for this one you don't put it this way, this is wrong, so you are going to put it like this, you see, so they'll be facing each other like this, you see it. So the same thing you're going to do here, you see it. You put this one facing there, you put this one facing down. The first one was facing up, this one will be facing down. So the next thing you are going to set this, you need to pay close attention here. Remember I said both of them should give us ½ inch. So let me just come up and explain to you. So from one end of this stitch we sewed the other time to the end of this one we're about to fix now, both of them should give you ½ inch. If it's less, there will be problem. If it's more, there will be even a bigger problem. So you see, make sure that the distance between the first stitch and this one should be ½ inch. You see it? It should be ½ inch there and ½ inch here. So you set it like that and you sew straight. You see it? So I think I've gotten my ½ inch, so I can go ahead and just sew it. And of course, always remember to reinforce. Always remember to reinforce. Reinforcement, that what I mean by reinforcement is that back and forth stitch you do. The back and forth stitch you do is what I call reinforcement. It is very important. If you don't do that, your pocket is not going to be neat by the edges. So you see it. So at the other side you can see straight lines, 2 straight lines, and both of them should amount to ½ inch. You can see it. So if you do yours and it's not up to ½ inch, or if it's more than ½ inch, make sure you lose it and correct it. So you're just going to notch it this way. And then you notch up to this point. Notch up to this point. You do the same thing. Make sure your notching should end immediately at where your stitch stops. If it doesn't get to that point, it's a problem, and if it passes, it's a problem as well. So the next thing is you're just going to push both of them inside, like so. Then you turn it and you arrange it. You see it? So you can see our pocket already coming out the way we want it. Arrange it. So the next thing you do is you are going to raise this part like this, and that triangular stuff you are going to sew on it. You are going to sew on it to reinforce. And then you just create a zigzag coming out. You see how I'm doing it? So you see how it looks now. Perfect, just as you want it. So the next thing you're going to do, you do the same thing on this other side. So you see it. See how clean our pocket is. So you just bend this part like this. That's the up part. You bend it and you sew round. Trim off. So that is all about the pocket. So you just go ahead and do the same thing on the other part. No need to go through doing. You need to go to do it again, because you can always rewind this part and do it again if you don't understand. So see how our pocket is. This is what we want and this is what we got. So we just go to the table and iron it. First of all, as usual, iron the inside first, turn it, and then iron the outside with your ironing cloth. So that is that. So you can see the other one, I've already done it.